The president was the president of Harvard, making $900,000 a year. Claudine Gay got up in front of Congress and absolutely made a jackass of herself. She would not disavow anti-Semitism. Her arrogance protruded through the television screen and hit me in the face. Her stupidity did as well. Now, that's not a white person's problem. That's a Claudine Gay Harvard problem. The president of Penn did the same thing, the president of MIT, all very smug, very arrogant, and very chicken blank women. What did Penn do? They reacted quickly. They fired her. What did MIT do? Nothing yet. What did Harvard do? Well, all you got to do is look at Claudine Gay, and you would know what Harvard did. Last thing in the world they wanted to do was fire Claudine Gay, an African-American woman. But here's what they did. They started investigating. Things came out. She, ladies and gentlemen, decided, well, I'm going to resign. Sweetheart deal, still gets to teach there. Oh, man, what a crew they got there at Harvard. Between here and the former mayor of Chicago, Ucha Capesta, my eyes are burning. Anyway, all of this came out. All of it came out, the plagiarism. In fact, it's come out that Claudine Gay was not even qualified for the job. Now, that ain't a white person's problem. In fact, I would argue that white people gave in and hired her. But you know what we're seeing? White supremacy at its best. Why is it white supremacy that a white woman got fired at Penn for the same thing? Actually, there's three things here. There's being anti-Semitic or not disavowing anti-Semitism, not disavowing it in front of Congress. That's one. Two, by not disavowing it, you embarrass one of America's elite institutions. In fact, you could argue those three institutions, Penn, are among the top five. Penn, MIT, and Harvard are among the top five institutions in the country, if not the world. And each president embarrassed the institution. Now, here's the deal with that. When you are in this situation, as a president of a university, you have trustees, you have donors. She embarrassed those trustees. She embarrassed those donors with her actions at Harvard. She infuriated the sane student body, not the pro-Hamas student body, not the agitators of Jewish kids student body, the sane student body. The student body that got into Harvard because they're smart, not because they're woke or have some kind of affiliation. The sane student body. She's been the president for 6 months and 2 days. Now, 40 examples of plagiarism. There were doubts of her ability to respond and be a leader. You couldn't be a leader. Faculty at Harvard and other places are very smart. They're not dumb. As I return to the faculty and to the scholarship and teaching that are the lifeblood of what we do, I pledge to continue working alongside you to build a community we all deserve. She also blamed it on racism. Of course she did. It's Whitey's fault. Whitey doesn't love you. Academia doesn't love you. That's what I hear. They don't love us. They don't love us at all. Really? How about you don't plagiarize? How about you get the job legit? How about you stand up against anti-Semitism? You didn't. The white professor at where? UPenn, Ivy League, didn't. Now there's 6 new plagiarism charges. And yet, Harvard gave this lady a golden parachute. Harvard said, hey, here's the deal. We'll give you $900,000 and we'll let you teach. She should be away from the institution. If Harvard had real sack, and they don't because I'll explain in a minute, they would be getting her out on the last train. Goodbye. Adios. Hasta la vista. La canoche. But here's what happened. Natasha S. Alford. What happened to Claudine Gay is a playbook they, meaning Whitey, will follow again and again. They will do whatever it takes to undermine, humiliate, and unseat black people in positions of power they don't want there. All right. Well, guess what? It's not just about removing this black woman Harvard president. They want to send a warning shot to any black person who dares come next, be afraid, and to think twice. Yeah? Really? So how do you explain then getting rid of the white professor over the same thing? How do you explain it? Is that racism too? Should we just blame black people for that? I mean, the level of stupid is not surprising. It's not. I wish it were. But the grifters are all out. One guy went as far as to say, they must hire a black woman president immediately. Why? Okay, go get Candace Owens. I don't know. She's smarter than Claudine Gay. I heard Claudine Gay speak. I was at Harvard's graduation. Great speakers at Harvard's graduation. Two were awful. Claudine Gay, you get up there, and there are students that are speaking that are fantastic, although it's a bit, it's really kind of funny. But anyway, the former president was unbelievable. Everybody in that place was so impressive except Tom Hanks and Claudine Gay. And no, I'm not just throwing a white guy in there. Tom Hanks' speech made my stepdaughter and all her friends go, yeah, I don't know what this is about. Yeah, who the hell knows what this guy's talking about? It was idiotic. And Claudine Gay, when she got up there, you're like, really? Really? This is the president of Harvard? The previous president, some white man, was awesome. Now, you don't like it, you don't like it. But he was. Everybody there, you could tell, had a connection to him. Everybody at Harvard, you could tell, felt like, well, this is a DEI hire that's going to go bad. A lot of people on that campus, and I overhear, I listen. It's what I do. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this ain't going to go well, including some of the girls that I talked to. I don't think Claudine, in fact, I know Claudine Gay was not that respected at all on campus. But she got to be the president. Why? I don't know. You tell me. Ibrahim, our guy, Ibrahim X. Kendi, whose real name is like Henry Rogers. Racist mobs, Ibrahim says, won't stop until they topple all black people from positions of power and influence who are not reinforcing the structure of racism. No, you're reinforcing anti-Semitism, Henry. That's what she did. She plagiarized, Henry, which you can't do in the academic world. What these racist mobs are doing should be obvious to any reporter who cares about truth or justice as opposed to conflicts or cliques. Really? The Hodge twins said, hey, bruh, she got caught red-handed, plagiarizing his papers. Race ain't got nothing to do with it. These two are African American. Why do people have to keep race hustling and playing the weak-ass victim card? That's exactly right. Libs of TikTok. She's a serial plagiarist. Why are you bringing racism into this? Because it's all Ibrahim Henry Rogers has. What else do you got? See, here's what race hustlers do. They look. They look, and then they pray. They're like a snake. Where can we go? Where's the next hustle? Where's the next? Oh, here it is. And then they pray on it. Ibrahim, my ass, your name is Henry Rogers. Hey, Henry, how are you? Having a nice day today, Henry? Good. Drive you nuts. Hey, next, MIT, white woman. Get rid of her ass. See, I'm not racist. I said get rid of Whitey's ass. But I just laugh at all this stuff. This stuff is so ridiculous to me. Can you imagine a woman like the woman at Penn didn't stand up against anti-Semitism, embarrassed her school, is a known plagiarist, and people say she got fired for race when a white woman at Penn got fired for 2 of the 3. Not even the plagiarism part. The woman at Penn actually had the credentials to be the president of Penn. The woman at Harvard had nothing but skin color, short hair, Urkel glasses. The resignation, Jalan Alexander, M.A., The resignation of Dr. Claudine Gay is a reminder that white people, particularly white men, do not like highly educated black women in powerful positions. Yeah, it is. We are watching white people regress. Yes, we're regressing. We're demanding that you not plagiarize. We're demanding that you not embarrass your institution. We're demanding, we should all be demanding, that you, well, seems simple, denounce anti-Semitism. We are watching white people regress in real time and bully black and marginalized people in higher education. All right. Some guy, so you're saying black people should be allowed to commit the academic equivalent of fraud, get away with it, when no one else can. That is racist. Yeah, the court of public opinion will squash this very quickly. The race hustlers are not, absolutely not getting away with it. They're hustlers. They're race hustlers. They're going to get their little group, have their little speech, talk about how bad white people are. Here's the deal. Here's what you want. In this case, what people want is equal. Everybody wants equal treatment, but special. When you get equal treatment, you get fired just like the white person did. Period. But you want special. Claudine Gay supporters want special. We want equal. We should be the president of Harvard. You got it. She got fired. Same institution, different place, Penn and Harvard, same institution. But we want special. All right. Well, you didn't get special.